Hello friends, welcome to KSP Academy. Last class we discussed the solution for quadratic equations. We have three methods: factorization method and a complete square method. Third one is quadratic formula, that is a direct formula application method. In this we completed factorization and a complete square method over. Now we have switched on to the third one, quadratic formulas. Third one is a direct formula, nothing but quadratic formula. So we can directly formula for a given question. This formula we derived with the equations. That's what I am giving directly the derivation. I have knowledge to go derivation. I am directly the formulas. The formula is nothing but for equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this is the second order equation. Second order equation having how many roots? 2 roots. Every case we are seeing quadratic equation possessing 2 roots. Because the degree of the equation is 2, that's what they consisting 2 roots. So here having a roots are alpha comma beta. If the roots are alpha comma beta. How to find alpha comma beta? Direct formula. Alpha is equal to minus b plus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Next, beta is equal to minus b minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is only the special thing here. Here we are having a plus sign, here we are having a minus. Everything in both cases will be same. Minus alpha is equal to minus b square minus 4ac. This is the case you have to write the formula. When you are applying a formula, one note condition is that for your 10th class, if you go for intermediate engineering, we have that. For 10th class, what you have to do is the b square minus 4ac term should be greater than 0. It should be positive. Because the root term is positive. Remember, in the root the term is positive. That's what the process doing is. If root is negative is there, we cannot apply. If root negative is there, we cannot apply these formulas because complex number will be created. That we will learn in the higher studies. That are like the intermediate classes. I think very clear. When you are applying formula, please check condition b square minus 4a term is more than 0. It should not negative. So then start applying the case. So this is the easiest method in examination. Let us take a sample problem to understand very clearly. Let us first problem 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the question. The moment they give a question, your duty is to simple thing. First to write this formula. Because we have a formula, but in the formula what are the ABC values? Please take a question. The question you compare with the general question. What is the question? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Please compare your question with given equation. So a is x square quotient, that is x square quotient is 3, a is equal to 3. Very important. Next, b is x quotient. Your x quotient, how much it is there? The people are telling it as 5. 5 is wrong, including sign you can type. X square quotient is minus 5. So b is equal to minus 5. Including sign you should take into consideration. Including sign. Next, c value, how much it is there? Plus 2. Nothing but 2 only. Plus means no problem, minus means should take care. So after writing AB's formula, applying the formula. So alpha is equal to minus b, minus of minus 5, plus under root of. So sorry for interruption. When you are taking of ABC values, find out this condition, b square minus 4ac. So find b square minus 4ac. How much b square? Minus 5 whole square. 4 into a into c. Minus 5 whole square 25. 4 3 are 12. 12 to 2 24. How much it is there? 1. So how much answer? B square minus 4ac is equal to 1. This answer is positive. We can continue our solution. So next after apply the back formula. Alpha is equal to minus b, minus of minus 5, plus under root of b square minus 4ac. Already we got b square minus 4ac is equal to 1, root 1. by 2 into a. This is alpha setting. Alpha is minus into minus plus 5. Root 1 becomes 1. 2 3s are 6. So alpha is equal to 6 by 6, nothing but 1. So alpha is equal to how much it is? When we got one root is 1. Other root is beta. Beta is equal to minus b. Here only the minus sign will come. Minus b square minus 4ac. Minus b minus b square minus 4a. B square minus 4 is how much you got? 1. By 2 into a. 2 into 3. So beta minus plus minus 1 by 6. So beta is equal to 4 by 6, nothing but 2 by 3. We got beta is equal to 2 by 3. This is the way you can do the problem. Alpha is equal to 1, beta is equal to 3. If you are having a doubt, these two answers substitute in the equation. The question becomes 0. We have a solution. First, please check ABC. After you check your this condition, this should be positive. You continue solution. Otherwise, leave the solution. Do your job. This is a way how to the questions by complete square method directly answer. I hope very clear. Can I continue the next problem? To understand it very clear, I'll go for next problem also. So what is the next problem? Let us take. Let us take this formula. Tell the problem. X square plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. This is problem number 2. So we compare with problem for this. Ax square plus bx plus c. How much answer? A is equal to nothing. I said don't say 0. It is 1. A is equal to 1. B is equal to having plus 4. B is equal to 4. C is equal to 5. After ABC adding, the root is to find out b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac. What is the b? 4 square minus 4 into a into c. How much answer? 20. 4 4 is 16. 20. How much you are getting answer? Minus 4. This is a negative. When b square minus 4ac is negative, we cannot apply this method. We cannot apply this method up to 10th class. Higher studies we can apply. Complex numbers will come. We cannot apply. We cannot apply. We cannot apply. Stop the process. Because that is doesn't have any real roots. It goes complex roots having. So please stop. We cannot apply. When you this is b square minus 4 this is negative. We cannot apply. Stop the process. Clear it is. Next, to understand a very other question, I will go for another question also to clear up your problem. To understand very clearly. So next, third and last question: 2x square minus 7x plus 3. 2x square minus 7x plus 3. Please continue problem by your own. Meanwhile, I will do it. So what is there? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 7, very take, C is equal to 3. Find out B square minus 4AC. 4AC, what is the B square? Minus 7 whole square, 4 into A into C. So 49 minus 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. When you are doing 24, it becomes 25. The answer is positive. So b square minus 4ac is 25. The answer is positive. You can apply your method. Next, start applying alpha and beta. Alpha is equal to minus b. Minus of minus 7 place under root of b square minus 4ac is 25 by 2 into a. Alpha is equal to minus into minus plus 7 plus root 25 becomes 5 by 4. So 7 plus 5, 12 by 4. Nothing but alpha is equal to 4 1s of 4 3. Directly we write alpha is equal to 3. No need to waiting for answers. Next, beta is equal to minus b minus of minus 7 minus under root 25 by 2 into 2. Beta is equal to plus 7 minus root 5 by 4. Beta is equal to 7 minus 5. So answer is 3 by 4. This is the way alpha and beta answers you got. When this is possible, you can do it. So I hope I was clearly explained 3 questions. for direct formula. So examination, they are not asking specific method. IITs, you can follow any method. In a theory exam, they will ask the method, you apply that particular method out of 3 methods. If any method you can apply, answer must be unique. But better this direct formula methods directly apply the values, you can get answers. For cross checking is easy. When you are doing factorization, complete square method, the splitting is not clear, how to open it is not clear, please go this method, find alpha beta, then go for backfed procedure also. That also you get answer. Very clear. This is logical things. When you go for complex things, this is a very safe zone to apply the method exams. Thanks for watching. Do your textbook question. You can easily understand the method. Keep continuing for next videos.